My name's Joe Archardo. This is Alicia, the student worker with us from Brown University. We're going to be collecting measurements using a Seabird Electronics profiler. This instrument we lower through the water column, and it will collect data continuously at 4 data points per second as we slowly lower through the water column. It's going to collect depth, the position of the instrument in the water column, temperature, conductivity, chlorophyll, dissolved oxygen. Uses the conductivity measurement along with the temperature measurement to calculate salinity. Salinity is not measured directly. It is a function of the conductivity of the water.
0.069, and then you want chlorophyll 0.769.
Right now, the bottom oxygen that we're measuring is around 0.1 milligram per liter, which is nearly anoxic. It's extremely low for this early in the season, and especially we are right now in a spring tide. We don't normally see low oxygen this early with spring tides. This is just as low as we've measured up here under these types of conditions. We've got very intense stratification. This warm lens is sitting on top of this really low oxygen water. Look at the oxygen. Oxygen's high at the surface. It's actually very high, but as soon as you get below this thermocline or below the picnic line, it just drops drastically. So you have extremely low oxygen water, extremely low chlorophyll. All the chlorophyll is up at the surface. The phytoplankton are in the surface. They're above that thermocline, the picnic line. They're trapped above it.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is take a ponar grab, and basically it's going down, it's just going to grab some of the bottom, and it integrates the last about 10 years of the material that's been deposited on the bottom, and then we're going to take a look at what's there. Okay, the way this works is you put tension on this. When it hits the bottom, you release tension, and that pin drops out, and then it snaps shut. Okay. So Eileen is going to lower it over, putting tension on the whole time, and when she hits the bottom, okay, she's just kind of like, whoops. When she hits the bottom, she's going to lift it up about 1 meter, and then let it free fall, and hopefully that'll release the tension. You feel the bottom? Mm-hmm. Okay, pull it up about 1 meter. Pull it up, up, a little bit more. Whoops. Okay, now let it free fall. Okay? I'm going to get Victoria to kind of pour up some of the water. To the side? To the side, yeah. Okay, now we're going to put it in there. I'll stand out of the way and let you guys work.
And squeeze down here to get it to open. Yep.
Squeeze here?
Just need to move it.
No, push it down. Push it. Yep, there we go. Ooh, a nice one. Whoops.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever I just headbutted. Kind of just put a little bit in.
Ooh, wow. That one really smells a lot more than the last one. It smells more than the other one. Ooh, wow.
Okay. Okay, we got a good one. Just kind of swirl it through. Here, we'll grab this here. You can use 2 hands. See? Now we're starting to see. Look at, oh wow. It's teeming with life. Teeming with life.
Oh wow, that's really great. Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Get some more water.
Look at all of them.
Right, see? Now we looked at that and it looked like just a big pile of mud, right? So now we see a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, because the other one had what, maybe like 3 or 4? What we've done today is 2 different samples of the bottom of the ocean floor in Providence River. One we've done closer to Providence where we had a lower oxygen level. We've got a couple clams. Now that we've been further out towards the more open water, we have gotten probably about 100 different clams, a couple whelks. And we're hopefully going to see that oxygen levels have increased the further out that we are.
So definitely, as you can, well, when we compare data later, but when we first pulled up our first one way down on the river, it was definitely not as full like this one is, and you can see there's an abundance of jellies coming up. So what we do is, I think Bridget pre-set up everyone's microscope, so if you want, we're just going to kind of see what we can find, and these are field guides to try and identify it.
Now,
And
do
then,
we just pour into the petri dish?
yep, you can pour. Yep, you can pour some into petri dish, into your petri dish, and then use your slide and your cover, and just kind of use guides right next to it, and we'll see what we can find.
Use temperature and salinity Let's go to something this again, that area of rapid change between
You gotta go south.
So you see, oh, you're looking at this?
So plankton group, we're also going to do a secchi really quick as well.
We spent the day out on the water, basically looking at, discussing, collecting data, and analyzing data on water quality testing in various locations in the bay. The science was really hands-on and really intense. Throughout the course of it, I couldn't help but thinking about having my students collecting this data on their upcoming field trip. I feel this knowledge is very valuable and will help the students and the teachers better understand the bay and the factors involved in keeping the bay healthy and keeping it the way that we'd like to see it in the future.